Hello guys, welcome to my another video tutorial. In this video I'm gonna teach with you how you can insert, update, delete the record in PHP and MySQLi. So I go to my htdocs folder and I create a folder and enter the folder name, and I just want to drag and drop the folder on my code editor. Don't save, and I will create a file index.php. Then I will write the basic syntax of HTML. Then I will download Bootstrap file to design my registration file. So I search on the address bar Bootstrap. Then I open the first link. Then I click on download button and also download button. Then I select location or path, save, start download. Once you have downloaded the Bootstrap, then right click it and extract here, and I go to CSS folder and I will get bootstrap.css file, copy it and go to htdoc folder. Inside the CRUD folder I will create another folder and assign the folder name. Inside this folder I paste the bootstrap file. Once you do that, then I will include the CSS file, bootstrap CSS file on my document. Link, relation, style, sheet, href, my folder name, my file name, bootstrap.css. Then I will check the bootstrap working or not, so I will use h3 and I use hello guys, assign the class display 4, and I will open this project on my browser localhost/CRUD. Okay, it's working fine, right? But why the just a minute, I need to close link tag. Okay, so first of all I will design registration form. So I write the div, assign the class container. Inside the container I write another div and assign the class row. Inside the row I assign the class call lg6. Inside this div I write another div and assign the class card. Inside the card I assign the class card title. Inside the card title I assign the h3 tag and I write the name, registration form and PHP. And after this form, div, I assign the class card body. Inside the card body I write the form tag and I will assign the action insert.php and assign the method post. Inside this form I will use input fields and assign the class form control and placeholder, username, and also we need to assign the name. The name is very important to get the data from input text field. Copy that and paste 2 times, and I change the type and also placeholder name, user email, and change the name, and finally is h, user h, and everything is perfect. Open your favorite browser and search or refresh it. Okay, so I need to display the record on the center. So first I assign the class on the body bg dot, and I assign the margin m auto, means margin left and right auto, margin top 5, and I will assign the bg success text white text center. Then save it and then open the browser and refresh the page. Okay, now it's looking so nice, but I want to use padding top and bottom 3, and first I save that and refresh the page. Okay, now I want to include the button and also padding on the top, on the bottom. Padding 2, save that. First I check it. Okay, it's working fine, so I copy that and paste. We need to include the button. Okay, and I use submit. I will assign the classes like btn primary, and we need to include the name. Submit, right? Save that and open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, username, email and age. We need to create a database and also table. So guys, just a minute, I will create a database and also database. I create a database CRUD. Okay, and I send a table name records, and assign the 4 columns. First column is ID, user ID, user ID, username, user email, user password, user age, sorry, those are varchar. I assign the type of the varchar and assign the range 100, 100, 100, and first column I assign the primary key identity, which will generate the automatically numbers. So save that. Our database name is CRUD and our table name is records. So we need to create a file, save the file connection.php, and write the basic syntax of PHP, and we need to create a variable and write the MySQLi connect method and pass 4 parameters: localhost, root, that is blank, fourth is your database name. My database name is CRUD, and I check the condition. If connection not stable, then come into the if body and display the message connection error. I use MySQLi error method error. Okay, I do not assign the method, just I display the message. Now we need to create an insert .php file to get the data from input text fields. So copy that and create a file, save the file, write the basic syntax of PHP, and use simple statement to use if is set $_post. If anyone user click on the button name is submit, then who will come into the if body, otherwise come into the else body. In the else body I use header function and I call location index.php. anyone user click on the button, then who will come into the if body, otherwise who will redirect with index.php. So in the if body I get the first I assign the empty method to check the empty fields. $_post, first post name is name, I check it, name. Okay, now you can see here, and I assign the or sign and call empty $_post. Second is email, third is edge. Use curly brackets in the else statement. If anyone fields are empty, then display the message please fill in the blanks. In the else body, I will get the each data from input text fields. So I assign the variable, create a variable, and get the data from input text field. The first input text field name is name, second is user email. Those are variables, you know guys. And I get the email, I get the edge. Once you have get the data from input text fields and assign the data in the variables, then you can use a query. The query is very simple. Use insert into your table name. My table name is records. Then select the columns. The first column name is username, user email. This is the second column name. I do not assign the first column name because the first column name have a primary key identity which will generate automatically numbers. So you need to assign the second, third and fourth column name. User edge, then use values. The values is use single quotation and the first variable. Now you need to assign the comma and second variable. Assign the comma, third variable. Once you do that, then you need to create a variable like enter any name. I assign the result variable and use MySQLi query method and pass two parameters. The first parameter is connection variable and second is your query variable. We need to include connection file on this page because I have used query and I have called the connection variable. So you need to assign the connection file, connection.php file. This is a connection.php file, as you can see here, connection.php file. Once you do that, then you need to write if statement and call result variable. If result variable is active, then display the message. I want to redirect with another page. I will use location view.php page. I want to redirect view.php. In the else body, I want to display the message echo your query. Please check your query. Why do we need to create a view.php page? And I want to display the message, simple message. I will use basic syntax of PHP. Then I just write the echo statement, welcome user. Okay, this is a very simple. Open your favorite browser and select, search it or refresh it and enter the name. I use Asif and I assign the email Abdullah and assign the age 27 and click to submit. Now please fill in the blanks. Why? Just a minute. Name, email, age. Just a minute. Okay, this is the incorrect name. Okay, save that. It's perfect. Okay, go back, refresh it, and Asif web 12327. Okay, now we have redirected with view.php page. It means we have successfully stored the record in the database. So let's check it. Okay, now guys, you can see here user1, username, user email and age. Okay, I want to store another record. Just a minute. I change the name res@gmail.com and save. Okay, I want to store another record because I want to display those record on the site at gmail.com 28. Okay, we have stored more than 3 records. Okay, 3 record. I want to display those record in the HTML table, so in the view.php page. So I go to my view.php page. Inside the view.php page, I copy the basically complete code index.php page and paste on here. Then I remove the form form and also heading tag, and also I remove the basically card body and card title, and inside this I write the view records. So first of all we need to get the connection file, so I use require once connection.php. Then we need to use write the query. Basically select start from CRUD, and you need to write the variable and call MySQLi query. Pass 2 parameters. The first parameter is connection, second is query variable. Once you do that, then you need to create a table. So in the inside the cart div I write the table and td. Sorry, we need to create a basically tr. Inside tr I call td user id, those are manual data, and user name, user email, user basically edge, and I will assign the class table bordered. Okay, save that and refresh the page. Okay, our username, our user id, user name, user email, and user edge. I want to increase the size. I just write the code. Okay, it's looking so nice, bro. So I want to display the record. Okay, after the tr I write the basic syntax of PHP. Inside the PHP tag I write the basically while loop and create a row variable and call MySQLi fetch associate. Inside this you need to pass the result variable. We have assigned the result variable on a book. Then you need to get the data from database and assign the data in the variables. So I use those are basically, this is a basically database column name. I will show you guys. User id, username, user email, user edge. We will use those column name to get the data from database and assign the data in the variables. So first a variable name is user id, second is username. We need to change the column name, user name, and user email, and user edge. Okay, those are our local variables and those are database column names. You need to write the terminal sign after the brackets. Once you do that, then I cut basically the brackets and closing PHP tag. Then I write the basically closing tag on here. Okay, then I use tr and td after the td, I mean tr, I write the basic syntax of PHP and close it. I need to change, I mean write the curly bracket to close the basically while loop body. Inside the tr, I write the basic syntax of PHP, and I need to just write the echo statement and call the each variable user ID. Copy that and paste. Just need to change the variable names. Okay, copy it and finally copy that and paste. Save that and open the browser, refresh page. Okay, 33, line number 33. Where is it? 33 line number. Fetch. Just a minute, I check my select district from CRUD. Connections, result variable, connection query variable, row variable MySQLi, fetch associate, result variable. Everything is perfect. Call function MySQLi, fetch associate in just a minute. Okay, just a minute. MySQLi, fetch associate. What's the problem now, guys? Just a minute. MySQLi, fetch associate, and okay, sorry guys, this is my database name. My database name is CRUD and my table name is records. So I think everything is perfect. Okay, now guys, you can see a 1 2 3 record available in the table. I want to display the links to perform the operations like add to the record and delete the record. So I go to my code editor and first I write the copy it and paste, delete or edit and delete. Right, then we need to create a td, and inside the td I need to write the anchor tag and ref link close. Inside the link I write the text edit. Right, copy that, paste here, and finally is delete. We need to write the class. I do not assign the class, just I want to display the links. Okay, edit and delete. Okay guys, so we need to display the, first we will discuss basically edit the record. I want to click on edit button, then the record will display in the input text fields. So I go to my code editor and first I need to assign the link page. I will create a page edit.php. then we need to create a get variable to get the link, I mean get the ID. I assign the question mark sign and get ID variable. This is a variable name, you can write any name as you like. Then I will use basic syntax of PHP and I call echo statement and I call user ID variable. It means I will hover the mouse on the each record, then the different numbers will appear on here. I go to my, just a minute, I refresh it and then I hover the mouse on the number 1, then you will see number 1. I just click on it, I will show you. This is a get variable name and this is the number 1 record. Okay, I go back and I click number 2. Now this is a get variable and ID number 2. I click on edit. This is a get ID variable and this is a record number 3. So we will use get variable to get the ID to display the specific record in the HTML forms. So we need to create a edit.php page. Copy that, create a file, save the file, edit.php. Inside the file I just want to copy the whole code in the index.php page and paste it. Once you do that, then you need to change the type, button name update, and also update, and I change the basically registration update form in PHP. Okay, so I want to display the specific record in the each input text field. So we need to get the data from database. So we need to write the basic syntax of PHP, and we need to require the connection, and we need to get the user ID. You need to write the $_get. We will get the ID from the view.php page using get ID variable. I copy the get ID variable and paste here. Then we need to write the query. The query is select static from records where user underscore ID equal to single quotation, double quotation, dot sign, and pass the user ID variable. It will get a specific record. It means I will click on number 1, then I will show number 1 record. If I want to click number 2, then I will show number 2 record. Use result variable and call MySQLi query method. Pass 2 parameters. First is connection, second is query variable. Then you need to write the while loop to get the data from database and assign the data from for variables. Inside the loop body, I go to my view.php page and copy the whole code, like username and I will get the data from database and assign the data in the variables. Once you do that, then I want to display the each data in the input text field. So I go to my form section. Inside the form section, first of all I change the action. I will write the name of the update.php page. I will create update.php page on later. This time I want to display the data. So after the name, double quotation, I use value and assign and use equal sign, basic syntax of PHP, and write the echo statement and call the variable which will get the data from database, right? So I copy that and paste here, paste here. Okay, use the email, use the edge. Okay, save that and then open the browser, refresh the page. Okay, I hover the mouse on number 1, I click on number 1 record, right? Asif web developer 27. Okay, I go back, I click number 2, Raz at gmail.com, number 2 record. Each record available in the update form. I want to click on update, then the record will update and display the updated record in the view.php page. So I go to my code editor. We need to create an update.php page. So copy update.php page and save the file update.php. Write the basic syntax of PHP and use the anyway, user click on the button, update button, then come into the body, otherwise we will redirect location sorry, we need to use header function and location view.php page. And when user click on the button, then we will come into the if body. In the if body, I will get the data from user ID. First I get the user ID because user ID is very important to update the record. Okay, so first I go to edit.php page. Inside the edit.php page, I have assigned username, user email, and user age. We need to assign the ID variable to get the specific ID from form tag, from edit.php page. So we need to copy the user ID variable, and after the update.php page, I will create a get variable. I assign the ID variable and pass this variable. Okay, it will get this ID variable will get a specific user ID. So we will use this variable to get the ID. So I copy this variable and I use $_get, pass the variable. Then I need to use get the data from database. Username, input text field $post name, user email $post email user age $post age, right? Once you do that, then you need to write the query. The query is very simple. Is query variable update, and the table name is records. Just a minute. And then we need to just a minute. Okay, just a minute. We need to get use the database column name. The first column name is, first I need to assign the set update records set the database column name. First I use name and use equal sign, single quotation, double quotation, dot sign, and pass the first variable username. After the single comma, you need to write the comma, and second database column name is email, single quotation, double quotation, dot sign, user email. After the single comma, you need to write comma, and third variable database column name is user age, single quotation, double quotation, dot sign, and user age, third variable. After the single quotation, you need to write the where keyword and first column name, first database column name. The first database column name is user ID, and use equal sign, single quotation, double quotation, dot sign. Inside the dot sign, you need to pass user ID variable, which will get the specific user ID, right? Then you need to write the result MySQLi query variable and pass two parameters. The first is connection, the second is query variable. We need to include the connection file. Require once connection.php. Once you do that, then I use if $result. If the result is active, result variable is active, then who will come into the if body, and I want to redirect with view.php page. After performing the whole operation, in the else body, I want to display the message, please check your query. Okay, save that and let's check it. I go back and refresh it. I click on OSIF and I change the date 30. Update now. The record has been updated. Right now, as you can see, the record has been updated. I change the basically username programmer OSIF, and I click update programmer OSIF, right? I want to change the width edge 35 that right. And as you can see, now the final step is I want to delete the record, right? So you need to use Xampp process. Go to edit.php page and view.php page view.php page and copy the basically complete code with double commas and paste here, and just change the page name and also get variable del. We need to create a delete.php page. Copy that, create a file, save delete.php, and I use if is set $get, and when user click on the link, okay, I will show you where is the link. Okay, we need to use condition to del is active, del variable is active, del, then come into the if body, and I want to just use query. First I just use delete from records where user ID, this is a database column name, and single quotation, double quotation, dot sign. Inside this you need to user ID, get the user ID from get variable. We have assigned the get variable like del and pass this variable, and use a result, pass two parameters MySQLi, query connection and query variable. We need to include basically a connection file, require once connection.php. Right, now the next thing is I use if condition and write the result. If everything is perfect, then come into the if body and call location. This is a I want to redirect with view.php page. In the else body I want to display the message, please check your connection, check your query. Okay, everything is perfect, so I want to check it, refresh that, and I hover the mouse on number 1, then you will see on here number 1 del underscore number 1, number 2, number 3. I want to delete number 3 record. Something is wrong. Okay, something is wrong, so I think delete from records where user ID equal to user ID and result header location view.php page. Okay, I check it guys, just a minute. I use else statement and I call header location view.php, save that, refresh it. I want to delete the record number 3. Okay, I think here is a problem, $get del. Okay, this is the problem del. Okay, just a minute, copy it and paste it. Okay, I think everything is perfect. Save that, refresh it, build the record. Okay, as you can see here the record has been deleted. I delete another record has been deleted. So those are performance using PHP and MySQLi. I have explained you everything you need to know, and this project I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe my channel for getting updates. Have a nice day guys.